The garden was a wonderland of gears and pipes, a mechanical oasis in the midst of a steampunk universe. The lush greenery was interspersed with metallic sculptures, each one a masterpiece of engineering. And in the center of it all were the mechanical animals, gathered together in a circle, their gears whirring and clanking in unison. There was a majestic lion, its mane made of brass and its eyes glowing with a fierce intensity. Next to it was a sleek panther, its body made of polished steel and its movements so graceful it seemed to glide across the ground. And then there was a massive elephant, its trunk made of copper and its tusks gleaming in the sunlight. As the animals gathered, they began to speak in a language only they could understand. They discussed the latest developments in their world, the newest inventions and the most pressing issues facing their kind. And then, as they always did, they began to tell stories. The lion spoke first, his voice deep and rumbling. He told of a time when he had been captured by a group of humans, forced to perform in a circus for their amusement. But he had escaped, using his mechanical strength to break free from his chains and run back to the safety of the garden. The panther's story was one of intrigue and danger. She had been tasked with infiltrating a group of humans who were plotting to destroy the mechanical animals, and had narrowly escaped with her life when they had discovered her true identity. And then the elephant spoke, his voice slow and deliberate. He told of a time when he had been called upon to defend the garden from an army of humans who had come to destroy it. He had used his massive strength to crush them beneath his feet, but in the end, he had realized that violence was not the answer. The animals listened intently, their gears turning as they processed the stories. And then, as they always did, they began to sing. Their voices blended together in a harmonious melody, the sound echoing through the garden and out into the universe beyond. But as they sang, something strange began to happen. The gears and pipes that made up their bodies began to twist and contort, their movements becoming more erratic and jerky. And then, with a sudden burst of energy, they exploded. The garden was filled with smoke and debris, the mechanical animals scattered in pieces across the ground. And as the smoke cleared, a lone figure emerged from the wreckage. It was a human, dressed in a suit of gleaming armor and wielding a massive sword. He had come to destroy the mechanical animals, to rid the universe of their kind once and for all. But as he looked upon the wreckage of the garden, something inside him stirred. He realized that these creatures were not just machines, but living beings with thoughts and feelings of their own. And so he vowed to protect them, to fight for their right to exist in a world that did not understand them. And with that, he set off into the universe, his sword at his side, and his heart filled with a newfound purpose. For he knew that the Garden of Mechanical Beasts was not the only place where these creatures existed, and that there were others out there who needed his help. And so he traveled, from planet to planet, fighting for the rights of the mechanical animals and defending them against those who would seek to destroy them. And though his battles were many, he never lost sight of his mission, for he knew that the future of the universe depended on it.